What's up? Welcome back. Today I am back with another 5 must-haves for your wardrobe by style, and today I am tackling preppy. If you're new to this series, go ahead and check out last week's video linked right down in the description box below so you can find out what the series is about and why I'm making this series, so that way I don't have to go over it in every video, because then you guys are gonna get bored and I'm gonna get bored and everyone's gonna get bored. So go ahead and check out last week's video if you wanna know kind of why we're doing this series, what this series is about, and why you should be checking it out every Monday. So today, as mentioned in the intro, we are tackling preppy. Now, preppy style is defined by a very classic, feminine, and kind of a little Nantucket-y, Connecticut-y kind of vibe. You know, like my nickname is Muffy, and my real name is Millicent, and my boyfriend's name is like Preston Chase Norrington III. You know, like that kind of whole vibe. I love a good preppy look. I love that it pulls a little equestrian at some points. I love that it is just very feminine and kind of a celebration of classic feminine style. So I have our 5 pieces all ready to go. Let's get started. Okay, so starting with our first piece, which is a white shirt. I went with this adorable ELOQUII top that has a really pretty kind of gathered v-neck and then a gorgeous little puffy sleeve. One of the tenets of preppy style is also a little bit of conservatism. So we're not gonna get like something that's too low, and always like pair with pearls, because like you can't go wrong with a preppy look paired with pearls. It's so pretty. So I really love this top for my preppy aesthetic because it had a really modest sleeve length of like little bit kind of 3/4, but you can push it up to the elbow. We have a very nice clean silhouette. And it's not a traditional white shirt, so we are not going too androgynous with it and too business corporate like we did last week, and we're not going like too out there. We're really getting a really great middle ground of feminine and kind of classic and preppy. So we are starting with this, and I am pairing it with my Astra Annie pant, which is an alternative to a black trouser. As you guys may know, I am no longer a part of Astra, but I did design these pants, and for as long as they are available, I will recommend them to you because they are fantastic. So they are a slightly slouchy paper bag waist with a tapered foot or tapered leg pant. Now, why I love this with this voluminous top is that navy, white, and pearl are like such great tenets of preppy aesthetic. I love that this gives me a really pretty defined waistline, which again is a really nice tenet of preppy fashion. And then the peg leg at the bottom again just looks a little prissier and a little more put together. And again, it's a really fun style. I love navy and white together. Again, these are so classic Americana, like just such a great color combination. And again, this fit of the pant modernizes the style a little bit, but definitely feels preppy. And what really did tie this look together was the pearl necklace that I put it with, because that really just speaks so very much to preppy style. So with our white top and our navy pants, let's grab our trench. So for the trench for the preppy aesthetic, I went with something that is a very classic in theory, but with a twist. I found this crop trench by Navabi earlier this year, and I absolutely fell in love with it. First of all, the color is a classic stone color, which is perfect for a trench coat, and I wanted to keep the more classic trench for our business aesthetic, but I wanted to bring that same feel into preppy. So the cropped length actually is what makes it a little different, but in my opinion adds a little bit more of that feminine kind of touch to it. So pairs really beautifully with the defined waist pant and that puffy shirt, and gives us a really cool kind of different take on preppy with this kind of great cropped length. What I really love about it, by the way, is that it's still preppy by pulling in classic trench elements like the sleeve tie and the big buttons and then the rain flaps on the front. And then the crop length is great if you're someone who likes to define your waist and you may feel like a traditional trench coat is a little too overwhelming for your body, or you may feel like it just feels too bulky on you. This is gonna hit like right at the waist and high hip, so you're gonna get a great line break in your body, and it's going to kind of draw attention up because of the light color. So a fantastic little trench, and makes for a gorgeous little preppy outfit. For the denim option for my preppy look, for my must-haves, I went with a light wash American Eagle jean with the 5 button down fly. I like that because it throws back to like kind of vintage Levi's, vintage Americana, and just kind of really kind of pulls this whole look together for me. I love it paired with the white top because I feel like it is very light and put together. Again, always with a pearl necklace as much as you possibly can if you're gonna go for this look. Such a fun look. I did a little bit of a tuck on it just to define my waist a little bit more. But again, that 5 button down fly and then the light wash denim just really screams Americana to me. And then again, paired with such a prissy top, it's just so preppy. And as mentioned, the trench goes with everything. So we throw this trench on and we just have a really great, like, come on, this is like, I've already made my money and now I'm going to like lunch in the Hamptons. Like, this is just such a fun, perfect little outfit. And again, you're looking at the color combinations and seeing how these could go with everything because they are so neutral and they are staples. You're really building your wardrobe around these tenants. So I just want to show it to you guys all together because I just love how this looks. That this is the foundation of a wardrobe that is preppy, absolutely. And then, you know, when you're talking about adding trend pieces down the road, you can add in a jacket like the one I'm wearing. This one is an old one from ELOQUII, but this is very preppy. We have like a very preppy button. We have a very preppy schoolboy fit. But once we have our tenants down, once we have our foundations down, we can then start looking into adding more things. So for example, you could pair this with the jeans and a t-shirt or the white shirt. There's so much you can do with it. So let's move on to our last piece. For the last piece of the preppy aesthetic must-haves, I went with a very classic, very conservative, long sleeve fit and flare dress. Now this is an Astra dress. It is the Astra Amanda dress. And it should still be available. If not, these are really easy to find. I will link a couple of extras down below. You want a really defined waist because that's really going to give it that timeless kind of Americana vintage feel. The long sleeves definitely pull more preppy because it is very put together and conservative and just, you know, sweet. And then we have a nice full skirt that is super flattering on basically everyone, and a great length. So another tenet, as I mentioned, to preppy is that conservative feeling and that classic Americana feel. And this dress really does tick all of those boxes. Not to mention, it can be your go-to for date night, for weddings, for funerals if you have to go to those, for work, for, you know, brunch with the girls, whatever you're doing, this can be your go-to black dress. And with the right accessories, pearls, maybe a headband and some really cute heels, you're really living in that preppy life. And just to show you the last outfit, we are gonna pull in our cropped trench again and pair it with this little dress. Again, and you can really see it on this pairing, you guys, that the length of the trench, how it hits in place and in contrast to the skirt, just make it look like it was like meant to be, like it was just meant to be together. Another phenomenal combination and more proof that a cropped trench is preppy and can really go the extra mile for you. Okay guys, so that is it for me and this 5 wardrobe must-haves for preppy babes. I hope that you enjoyed it and you saw something that you like. I hope this got you thinking, got the wheels turning about if this is how you've always wanted to dress, if you've always wanted to be a Blair Waldorf, or if you've always wanted to be like that Nantucket, Connecticut, like Vermont girl, that New England girl, that this is a great base to start with. Can't wait to read your comments down in the comment section below. Obviously hit the description box up so you can see all of the links and then get even more links. We'll pop some extra stuff in there for you. That's gonna be lots of fun. So don't forget to hit the like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and then ring the notification bell so you do not miss any video, but especially the next 3 videos in this 5 must-haves series. I hope you are enjoying this series so much. Loving the feedback so far, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday with a new video. Bye! It's gonna be a really fun video next week, you guys, I promise. It's gonna be a good one. You don't wanna miss it.